Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I just want to tell you guys, just have fun. Just have fun with life. Just have fun. It's just a game. Things are definitely going to come up. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. But as long as you can always just have fun with the game, just play it, just do your very best. Do your very best to love your neighbor, to take care of your neighbor, to take care of your family. Work hard, show up, do your very best, and the best will happen to you. What I found is that the people who aren't succeeding in life are the people who aren't showing up. They're not working hard. They're not grateful for what they have. They're complaining. They're the victims. They're playing a different game. And your perception becomes reality. So if you love life, if you have fun with life, no matter what happens, there's times where I get pissed off, I get angry, I get sad, I get depressed, and that's because I'm focusing on the wrong things. When I'm focusing on the wrong things, that's when I'm not feeling my best inside. When I'm focusing on my goals and I'm focusing on my why, and I know why I want to do it, and I'm pushing harder and I'm showing up even when I don't want to, that's when things start to change. And that's when you start changing from the inside out. It's all about changing on the inside, and then the outside will change. And so many people in this day and age, they're so caught up in all the negativity of life. Because there is, if I wanted to, I could easily go out and I could find countless things to get negative about, to be pissed off about, or to get sad about and depressed about. I could easily go do it. Easily. And what I find is that so many people are focused on those things. They're creating a perception inside of themselves, and their outside world is just playing that back to them. I mean, think about it. If you believe that the economy is bad, if that's your perception, then you're not going to make any money. You're going to be broke. It's going to be struggle for you when it comes to money. For me, ever since this whole hoopla of, bad economy or whatever they're playing out there, I've made more money during the bad economy than any other time in my entire life. So for me, I know that perception is reality. So change your perception, change your reality. If you're always saying, gosh, this is the reason why, or you're always blaming, and you're always looking outside of yourself for the reasons why your life isn't working out the way that you want it to, at the end of the day, go look in the mirror. Go take a real good personal inventory of what type of music you listen to, what type of TV you watch, what type of information you're taking in. Do you read the dramatic and the sad and the depressing news stories on your Facebook or your Twitter or your Instagram, or are you always looking at the funny, the positive? For me, I'm always looking for opportunities. I'm always looking for ways to build my empire, to build my financial empire, because that's the game I like to play. I love to make money. I love to build businesses. I love to take risks. I love to do that. I love to work. I love to work hard. I love it. I love it. But so many people out there, they're not in love with their life. They're not in love with their life because they're focused on the wrong things. And when you start to focus, when your focus changes, your life changes. So it's easy. Even and I know the arguments would be is, gosh, well, not everybody's got the same situation or the same circumstances, and I totally agree. But even someone who's at the very bottom, someone who's living a life of poverty and of struggle and of strife, someone who's down at that level, there's always something to be grateful for. There's always something. If you can start building a chain of thoughts, of positive thoughts, and you start grabbing onto those chains and you continue thinking and you start attracting to yourself more empowering thoughts and more positive thoughts, and you continue doing that, your life can change. I know, because I've been on that other side. I've been on the side where I was constantly pissed off. I was constantly angry at the world. And when I took a good hard look in the mirror, and then I started looking at the things in my life to be grateful for and to be happy for and to be excited about, my life totally started to change. So it's not that I'm different than anybody on this planet. It's the simple fact that I changed my perception. I stopped listening to the radio. I stopped watching TV. I never really got into the news, but I don't ever pay attention to that stuff. Is it going on in the world? Yes, it most certainly is, and it never will stop. Remember the law of polarity. In order for there to be a good, there has to be a bad. In order for you to appreciate abundance, you have to experience poverty. And I've experienced those things on that end, and it's as easy as changing your perception. It's as easy as grabbing onto a thought or an image in the screen of your mind that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy. Grab onto that thought and start building on that thought. Start changing your perception. Start changing your emotions. And naturally and effortlessly, your actions will change, and therefore your results will change. So take a good hard look at your life. I just watched a documentary where he talks about this code that he lives by. And the very first, let's call it the code of ethic, was you got to get real with yourself. Too many people out there in this day and age are too sensitive. They can't take being real. They can't take the truth. And I'll be honest with you, the truth hurts sometimes. The truth is humbling sometimes. But if you can be open and you can have some humility and you can be humble, then when people are real to you, you can take it. You can take it constructively and you can turn your life around. And when you can get real, then you can get real with yourself. And when you can get real with yourself, that's when real magic starts to happen. So get real with yourself. What are you focusing on? What type of information are you letting soak into your mind? Okay, what kind of thoughts are you thinking? Where is your focus going? Okay, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about focus, because focus is probably one of the biggest keys to creating the life of your dreams. Most of us, we don't understand focus. We don't understand how to control our focus, and therefore we focus on what we don't want. And when you focus on what you don't want, you create what you don't want. It's that simple. But for today, get real with yourself. What are you letting inside of your head? What are you focusing on? What type of information are you letting inside? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I look forward to making you a video tomorrow on focus. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.